Ah, yes, we're live. Getting into the 700 club. How to get a 700 credit score. Everybody wants to know, Brandon, how you going to get us up in a 700 club? Thank you so much for watching this. We've got some people coming in for the live stream here, so I will be greeting them as they come in. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching the replay. I really appreciate you. If you're doing so, please smash that subscribe tribe button. Join the subscribe tribe. Jump on thesubscribetribe.com, which I'm going to put up in here in the comments of the live chat, so you can get the email notifications of the dates and times of when I'm going live and what I'm talking about. People have gotten it all this week. They were getting information. Me and the team put it together, sent it out. All right. So people knew what was going on this weekend. So I'm going to put this in here right now. The subscribetribe.com. Jump on the email list. Get this type of information. I'm going to say hello to a few people that are coming in. We've got the diehards, the subscribe tribe, the fam coming in right now. Lamar and Dakana, Stacy, Miss Waters, always a pleasure to see you. Cynthia, music lover, Susanna, hello everybody. Tinsley, hello. How are you? Jonathan, Michael Johnson, good to see you. Again, you can put your questions here in the live stream chat. It may take a moment for me to get through them because I always try to come with a topic with some value for you guys before we get into everybody's individual comments and questions. I will also put my email here. It is so important that you email me. Please feel free to email me. Get in touch with me. Let me know what's going on in your life and your credit repair journey so I can help you, so we can get you to the other side. Okay? Thank you so much for coming here and being on this live stream on the weekend. Kind of a, I wouldn't say necessarily per se holiday weekend, but you know, 4th of July is right around the corner. So you would think that, hey, maybe some people are celebrating this weekend, maybe people celebrating next weekend. You know, I'm thinking maybe next weekend might be a little bit more of a holiday weekend, but maybe this weekend, some people are going out doing things, seeing family, who knows? So thanks for being here on the weekend, all right? Now, let's get into it. How do you get the 700 club, Brandon? What do you need to do? What's going to be most optimal? How do you get there? Okay, so we're going to talk about FICO highest achievers here, which, you know, of course, we've talked to about in the past, but how you can do this for yourself is very important. Okay, let's see here. Oh, wow. Miss Waters, 3 student loans removed from her report. Excellent work. Very nice. Excellent. Nice. Love it. Wow. Great job. Great job. All right. Melinda, been a while, but good to be back. Hey, Brandon, good to see you. All right. So let's talk about FICO highest achievers. And if you've got some great questions, you've got some great testimonials here, put it in the chat here. Miss Waters says, you're the real deal. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for letting the subscribe tribe know that you got your 3 student loans off there and it's possible. Okay. Jonathan asks, how long does it take to get up in the 700 club? Well, that's a great question. Everyone is a little bit different. I'll tell you personally, get tight, Jerome, get in here. I'll give you the secrets of how long it took me, you know, cleaning my stuff up, getting late payments, getting negative items off, getting stuff squared away. The 700 club took about 6 months for me personally, okay? You might be quicker, you might take a little bit more time, but for me, it was about 6 months. Then getting into the 800 club took a little bit longer, but it is possible. But today we're talking about how to get you over that hump in the 700 club, because that's where you can get some of the best rates, best mortgages, best car notes, best credit scores. For real, girl 42. Come on, Jerome, get tight. Some of the best stuff. That's when I started getting travel cards. That's when it really changed my life, okay? Oh, there we go. Fatima Janadu. It took this individual about 7 months to get number 700 club, okay? People out there not watching this live stream who are not getting their credit squared away are going to go 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years without being in the 700 club. Cornita, my partner from Awesome Life Group LLC, on the live stream as well. Thank you for being here, Cornita. Always good to see you. We got a business meeting later today. All right. Lindsay's on the live stream right now too. Lindsay's taking care of our business credit as well. I'm going to put business credit, ALG business credit link in here because I know some of you guys and gals want to get your business credit squared away, get funding, get all sorts of stuff. Luke is on here, one of our team members. We got a whole team. Look, come on, get in here. All right. This is just for the tribe. Okay. Shh. We don't tell everybody. We don't tell everybody. We're working on Saturday, but we always working. Okay. No days off. All right. We get ahead on the weekends when other people are out there playing Having a good time, we're working. People out there sleeping, we're working. Other people not sending out the letters, we're sending out the letters. You want to be here, now, live. It starts now. When does credit repair start? It starts now, okay? So let's talk about some of the highest FICO achievers. To get back to it, okay? Because you want to get in the 700 club. Of course, 98% of these individuals have no missed late payments. No missed payments, no late payments. Now, where am I getting this? I'm getting this from FICO gives this out. FICO gives this out. If you have myfico.com, I can just look it up. They'll tell you. They want you to have better FICO score. They want you to use their product. So they're going to give you better service. Okay? This individual, John Young, it said it took him 2 months from going from 530 to 740. Now got approved for $15,000 trade line from Navy Fed. All right? Some people might be doing it 2 months. Some people might be 6 months. Okay? Just depends for you. 98% no missed payment. So how do you do that, Brandon? You dispute them. You get the goodwill. You've got to pay on time. You can talk to them. I had to. I had USAA. I had all sorts of late payments with them. So really no missed late payments. We've got special disputes for that, okay? You want no public records. You want no collections. You can dispute this negative nasty items. Just like this individual who was saying, hey, I went to in 2 months from 530 to 740. John Young saying, it is possible. Brandon saying, it is possible, okay? Miss Waters is saying she's gotten her student loans off, okay? SKR7, SKR7, following your videos, got 2 new credit cards in my first month. Followed your advice, 4K and 2.2K, okay? So it is possible. So you can do that. Or we can do it for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. We can dispute these negative nasty items. You can do the disputes for yourself at 609creditrepair.com, all right? Now, 35% is that payment history. So the 98% no missed payments, really don't want any missed payments. If you happen to have something, happen to have maybe one or something, it's 4 years or older, okay? Maybe you got a little late payment, it's 4 years or older, okay? No public records, no collections, that's a big chunk, 35% right there, okay? Now, 30% is your amount of debt. Yes, that's right, your amount of debt, okay? So less than 7% on utilization. That's right. Just for the tribe, just for the people that are coming in here. You know, of course, we want to get it under 30%. That's great. That'll help your score. You want to get it under 10%. That's excellent. That'll help your score. But we're talking about highest FICO earners. We're talking about people up in the 700s, 760s, 800s. That's where you're going. This is why you come to the live streams for the special stuff, the extra. Okay? The extra stuff. Kendrick says, get in tight, Jerome. All right? John Young says, Kendrick, watch the videos. It works. Lots of letters, certified mail. LOL, but it works. That's right. We're talking about sending letters to change your life, right? Doing a little bit of work to change your life. This is life-changing stuff. You don't have to, Luke says credit repair starts now. That's right, Luke. Appreciate you. So 30% is amount of debt, okay? Less than 7%, that's the secret sauce there, secret number. 30% is good, 10% is even better, 7% is excellent. Anything below 7%, 0 to 7%, that's gonna be your highest FICO earners, okay? 3 revolving accounts, we've talked about this in past, okay? I was using 2 accounts. I noticed my credit score took a little bit of a dip. I didn't understand why. I started using a 3rd one. I saw it come back up. I said, oh, well, maybe it's just because I was there. They saw that I was used to using that. No, actually, the magic number is 3. So I was making sure that the magic number was 3. So that's what they deem 3 revolving accounts. That's what they want to see you be able to manage. Now, of course, you have more revolving accounts, but you don't necessarily have to use all of them. I have superior credit score up in the 800s, and I use 3 revolving accounts every month. Okay. Total balance of revolving and open-end accounts owe less than $2,500. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. A specific dollar value. Okay. So your revolving accounts, credit cards, open cards, charge cards, the same, okay? Okay, the same, basically. One you just have to pay off every month. The other you can have a revolving balance. Even if you're under 7%, they still want you not to owe more than about $2,500 every month. Intriguing. And this is straight from FICO. Okay? That's a specific dollar value. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to carry a $2,500 balance. You could have zero. You could carry zero. I've done that in the past. That's fine. So don't think you have to carry 7% and $2,500. Those are your maximums, okay? All right. Now, we've gotten over payment history. That's 35%. We've got over amount of debt. That's 30%. That's a big chunk right there. What's next, Brandon? What does FICO say? 15% is your length of credit history. I got to work on this a little bit more myself. I'm a younger individual, a young man. So my history, obviously, isn't quite as long, but it's still strong enough to get up into the 800s, okay? Average age of accounts. This is for the highest earners. So we're talking about this is where you max it out. You want to move to that. The closer you get to that, the better your goal. So you might say, Brandon, well, I don't have all that, but I still got the 700 score. It's because you're getting closer to it. Also, it's only 15%, okay? Average age of accounts, the average age of your accounts is 9 years or more. Now, I'll tell you what. I was a young man. I rebuilt my credit. My average age was not that high. I don't even think it still is that high, and it's still up in the 800s, okay? And we're talking about 700. We're talking about just getting you into that game, that club where you want to be. Okay, so 9 years, age of oldest account. So this is separate. So all your young credit, your old credit gets together to give you your average age, but your age of your oldest account, one account that's the oldest, they're looking for, that's right, they're looking for about 25 plus years, okay? 25 plus years. That's, of course, part of your average age. Of your length of credit history. That's part of your length of credit history. So you can get closer to that, but you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to be like, oh my God, Brandon, I only got 5 years. I'm not going to be able to get an 800. Yes, you can. It is possible. You can get the 700. You can get in the 700 club. You can get in the 800. It is possible. It's a smaller amount. Okay. It's about 15%, and you can do it. All right. It is possible. All right. Now, 10% is the amount of new credit, okay? 10% is the new stuff that's going on. Excuse me, I just got to take care of something with the team. Okay, excellent. Great. Good. Yes. 10% is your credit mix. So we've gone through your payment history, your amount of debt, the length of credit history, your new credit, about whatever that is you might be applying for, okay? Not a huge issue. So age of most recently opened account, time since your newest account was opened. Highest achievers, about 2 years. About 2 years, 6 months, they say. 2.5, 3 years. Now, I was doing the travel miles. I was getting credit cards every month or so. Still up in over 760, 780s. That's where I was, okay? So is this a massive deal? No, but you want to try to get there again because, credit will come down. My company was coming down. So I went back up in the 800s, okay? Number of recent inquiries, your application for credit in the past year. 70% of highest FICO earners don't have any in the past year. But again, this is a small amount, 10% amount of new credit. You can get new credit and still be up in the 700s. Believe me, I've lived it. I've been there. I know it, okay? 10% is your mix of credit. Now this and new credit, to me, work hand in hand because they want to see you have revolving credit of about 12 revolving accounts, okay? And this helps with your amount of debt as well. Yeah. So this is almost like a little special. I know it's, part of that 100% pie, but to me, it works hand in hand with your amount of new credit, your amount of debt, your length of history. It does a lot here. So your mix, they want to see you have highest FICO achievers have about 12 revolving accounts, 7 of which are at least 7 of them are bank cards. So you can't just get all 12 store cards and you can't just say, okay, well now I've got, 12 revolving accounts. No, they want to see 7 of them big banks, right? Your Amex is your, Luke. All right, I'm gonna help you, Luke John, just a sec. Your big banks, your Amexes, your B of A's, your Barclays, this kind of stuff, Citibank, that kind of stuff. Okay, installment loans are important as well. Now, the more installment loans, up to 5 installment loans. You're saying, Brandon, that's a lot, 5 installment loans. But now remember, the oldest accounts, they're talking about people with 25 years of history. In 25 years, you might have paid off a house. You might have paid off a couple of cars, maybe a personal loan. So having 3 or 4 loans is not that big of a deal. A lot of people have loans. I'm not saying to go out and get you a bunch of loans, but hey, there's self-lender. That's 1 loan right there. Car note, that's 2 loans right there. Okay. Some people want to get houses. That's 3 loans. So the closer you get, I'm not saying you got to have exactly 5. Okay. But as the closer you get, the better you can get. Okay. Now, 10% is the credit mix. Yeah. 10% is the amount of new credit. 15% is the length of your credit history. 30% is the amount of debt, and 35% is your payment history. We've gone over each specific scenario within each one, and you can email me with your specific needs, questions, wants, concerns. All right, I'm put it up here again. How you can get into the 700 score, up, maybe even up into the 800s. Okay, excellent. Now I'm just going back through. We've got a few questions that I know you need answers to. Had a little, got dehydrated. It ripped my lip. All right, let's see here. Excellent. All right, so it is possible. You can get these negative nasty items off. 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. Okay, we can get these negative nasty items off. We can coach you. We can advise. We can teach how to get where you need to go, and it's 700s, the 800s, wherever it is that you want to go. It is possible. Okay. Now, let me get to these questions. At Jerome, how you get a Discover. Ms. Rogers, you're interested in the Discover card. Okay, interesting. Discover is an interesting product. I had a Discover card. I have a Discover card, right? They're all right. Would I utilize Discover if you had the ability to get something else? Probably not. If you could get, Citi cards and B of A's and cashback cards with, your Quicksilver cards, your Venture cards, you got your Barclay cards that are given miles, points, that kind of stuff. If you've got the ability to get other things out there, then maybe not. However, what is Discover great for? What would you want to use Discover? The Discover It card to rebuild your credit with potential secure card. If you can't get nothing else, that's what you want to get. Absolutely. Capital One, their secured card, Discover their secured card. If you can't get anything else, you feel like this is how you're going to rebuild your credit. If you're going through the process disputing and you want to get some trade lines that are in your name that, you think that is going to be helpful to you, then yes, okay, that is a possibility. But, they do have a nice 5% bonuses in different categories. So that's possible, 5% cashback bonuses in different categories. Each quarter, I think it changes categories, which is nice. Sometimes it's gas and restaurants, and maybe it's travel. So it might be useful. Okay. Six late years to go, want a new car. Okay. Hey, Brandon, Hey, Brandon, there's a lot of emojis. Sorry. Hey, Brandon, need to get rid of car loans. 6 lates a year ago, want a new car. If I refinance with Navy Federal Credit Union, can I delete the account or do I have to pay it off first? Okay. When you refinance, it is quote unquote getting paid off. Yeah. So that loan is coming out, taking care of that loan, paying that one off, and now you have this one new loan. So that old one sitting there that you could dispute may not be verified because they ain't making no money on that anymore, okay? That one's done. It's complete, finished, okay? Navy Federal Credit Union is awesome too. Should be able to help you out. So you can dispute these negative, nasty items with all these lates, okay? Rick Phillips asks, how long does it take to get your credit score up to the 700s? I have no derogatory late stuff. I have only a thin file with about 5 accounts, 4 new accounts, and 7 years. 20% utilization. Rick, your utilization is a little high to be up in the highest earners. Also, it can be challenging. I'm not exactly sure where you are. So if you're at 680, it may not take you as long as if you are if you've got 605 or something, or 615. I would imagine you're probably in the high 600s because you don't have any derogatory items. You just want to continue to make sure you're using your 3 accounts at least. I know you have 4 new accounts, but at least the 3. You could use all 4 if you wanted, but at least 3. And make sure you get your utilization down. And if you need longer history, that's something you might want to look into. AUs, things like this, and what you're looking to use your 700 credit score for. A lot of times people will get the nice credit score, it'll be up there, and they don't necessarily have a reason or put it to work. The big thing is if you have a credit score and you need it for something, like for myself, I was using travel miles, the cash back to travel the world, start business. That was a big thing too. Having a good credit score is important. Let me tell you something about this. Jerome, get in here, get tight, Jerome. All right. Why is good business credit score so important with your business? Okay. A lot of times people are thinking, hey, I'm going to get business credit. I'm going to, not even have it in my company's name. That's all well and good. But why does your credit score, your personal credit score, need to be good? Because you don't know who's going to be looking at it regardless. And you're trying to be like, no, man, don't look at my credit. The problem is there are certain merchant accounts. There are certain bonds, there are certain licenses, there are certain bank accounts that will not approve you without looking at your personal. Okay. Now you may not be personally guaranteeing it. Who knows, right? You'd have to look into that for yourself in your specific industry, in your specific situation. However, to ensure owners, to ensure your company, all sorts of things, all sorts of insurances will look at your personal score. They just want to know who you are. What is that? CYA? Know your, not cover your, no, this KYC, sorry, KYC, KYC, it's know your customer. Know your customer, we'll check database, okay? The KYC is know your customer. So anytime you're going into a bank these days, you know what I mean? It changed recently. I was like, well, you need all my social and all this stuff. They're like, we have to have this for KYC, to know your customer. All sorts of reasons why. So you don't know what they're doing with that information. They may not necessarily run your credit, okay? This might be soft inquiry stuff. Insurance pulls are soft inquiry. But let me tell you, I got some spam here. There we go. I've been surprised as to why I would need good credit, okay? So even when I'm not getting credit cards or getting lines of credit or getting approved for whatever for your business, it's gonna be imperative, okay? It really is. You'd be surprised. If my credit utilization is high, should I apply for a second card with a higher credit limit to lower my credit utilization, Charles? Well, it is a possibility to do so, but I don't know in your current scenario if that's what you should do. It could usually be helpful. Just remember also, team, subscribe, tribe, fam, remember, if you have a credit card that is maxed out or has high credit utilization, it still will look bad in general as far as your overall utilization. So not only are they going to say, okay, well, they have a trade line of 5,000 on this Citi credit card, and they've maxed it out to 5,000, and they have all these other credit cards, 3-4 different credit cards that are not being utilized or used a little bit, but this one's maxed. That's still not going to look good. So not only would applying for another credit card potentially help, and it depends where you are and what your hard inquiry situation is. We're doing some generalities because I don't know your scores and all these things. You could always email me, Charles. Okay, Charles Finley. I think we've talked before. But you might want to move some balances. That's right. So you don't have any maxed out cards. So you might have 20%, 30%, 100% utilization at first. You get a couple other credit cards, it comes down to 50%, 20%, whatever it is. However, you get these big trade lines, like my Jewelers Club card, yeah, or New Coast Direct, they give you $5K each. So now you've got some more available credit. You move some credit over. So nothing is maxed out. And now your credit utilization is down, okay? So each individual card, you don't want each individual card to be up there 30, 40, 50, 100%, okay? That's important too. Okay, what's the best thing to really do with a credit card? Leave a balance or not? I'm in the habit of paying my accounts to zero, keeping utilization 0%. I've heard it's not good. Is it true? Melly M. Yes, I've heard that. True. Excuse me. True. I've heard that to be said as well, and sometimes it's true for some people. I have not personally seen that. Okay. Personally, I pay my stuff off down to zero. Okay. Fortunately enough, you can do the same. Okay, if you can do the same and you're paying it off, it's being utilized, you can still have credit score up in the 800s paying it off. People are living proof of that. I have done that. So, hey, maybe you're like, oh, well, I'm hearing this from this person. It's not good. And what do they personally do? What do they personally advise? What are they working with you? Do they know your credit? Is your credit good now? Milliam, are you paying it off every month and you still have a good credit score up in the 700s? Okay. Let's see. Hey, that's a good question. Kyori Knight. Sorry if I say your names wrong. Do all student loans have to be cleared to reach 700? This is what's interesting. I was still working on my student loans when I was up in the 700s. Okay. That's what finally pushed me over into the 800s. And then it came back down after I applied for a lot of cards for travel miles and travel the world and all that stuff. But then it's back up, right? In the 800s. Do all student loans have to be cleared to reach 700? In my scenario, no, it didn't. You may not have to. And it just depends on where you are and what's going on with your stuff. So maybe not. Probably not, but it just depends on what yours is. If all you have is student loans, then obviously that's going to be an issue, right? So it just depends. But in my scenario, no. In a lot of people's scenario, no. Melly's like, can you get 800 FICO keeping zero utilization or keep some utilization? Again, I pay it off every weekly. I mean, yeah, I'm paying these things fast, so. If you have a $300 credit card limit, what's the amount you can spend monthly without it affecting your credit negatively? This is a good question. So difficult to know precisely what it would be negatively for you. As you start to reach up and start using it, it could affect you. But if you pay it off, it could come back up. And we're talking 5-7 points. So 30%, which would be $90. Is a safe bet. And even then, by using your credit, it might come down a little bit, paying it off might go up. So yeah, not a lot of limit to utilize. And this is why these credit limits are very confusing to individuals. They think, oh, well, I got $300. $300. If I spend $100, that's not a lot of money. No, it's not, right? $100, you could buy some food and gas and, some stuff, spend $100, go to a movie and all this stuff and an outing and, get some gas, go get some dinner and go to a movie, spend $100. You're like, that's not big. That's not bad. That's no biggie. Right. It's not. But because your credit limit's only $300, they're going to be like, oh, you done used up a third of your credit, over a third, 33% of your credit. Now you're over 30%. Yeah. So you want to be cautious about that. And people with bigger limits, right? You got 5K, 10K, 15K, you got all this limit. Well, sure, you got all that limit, but you can't be utilizing all that either, right? They want to see you maintain smaller amounts, of that. So it's a very intriguing trap that they make, right? They don't want to tell you. They don't tell you this. It does not like it comes with an owner's manual. A credit card doesn't come with an owner's manual. They'll tell you the disclosures that they have to, but they won't tell you this stuff. They won't tell you how to maintain good credit or keep good credit or boost your credit. No. It's the game they play, the trap they want to weave, the web they want to weave to you, okay? All right. DC Designs Diva, thank you very much for the super chat. All right, 12 negative items remove the TransUnion. Excellent. But no letter from them yet. You most likely will get a letter and an updated report showing that. Okay, that's excellent, fantastic. I'm guessing you're watching and looking on your credit monitoring services, okay? Experian, not yet. They've sent back saying it's verified, quote unquote, okay? They just said it was verified. No one sent anything to her, nothing to show that it was verified or to validate the account. What's next? Okay, you can send your next round of letters. Once you get something from TransUnion too, show the other bureaus, show Experian, show Equifax, show them. You're like, look, deleted, this is gone, all gone. Okay, how are you able to verify? You can file your complaints with the CFPB. You can send letters directly to the collectors, okay? Don't let them push you back. You've already got 12 negative items deleted from TransUnion. You know this is possible for you, okay? And if you need help, hey, I'm putting my information in here again. I'm putting my email here, all right? You can do this for yourself, 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work. We can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com as well, all right? Now, if you're watching the replay, you're here. If this video is helping you out, please give a thumbs up. Make sure as well, if you didn't get the live stream, you didn't jump on the live stream, you're watching on a Sunday or next week or whatever, which is fantastic. Thank you for watching. Jump on the subscribe tribe. I'm going to type this up. Hope the type is not too loud. TheSubscribeTribe.com. You can get the dates and times when I go live and the topics I'll be talking about, usually with a Q&A. All right? It's excellent. I'm excited. And thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Okay? Now, let's see what we got here. I think I got a little question coming in here. Nope. Excellent. Thought I had questions. Sometimes I got emails coming in, and I do have emails coming in. This morning, I was up going through the emails. I had to look for the emails, so feel free to email me as well. I'll be working on them all weekend as well. I'll tell you what, every day above ground is a work day. No days off. We're getting these credit reports squared away for you whenever you need, whenever you want. Okay? You got me to help you here. I'm putting my email here again, okay? Ah, Lake City Fresh. Will is on the live as well. Good to see you, Will. Look at that. Harold J. Credit utilization is a big deal. I paid off $2,500 of debt. My score jumped 70 points. Congratulations, Harold. And that's big. This is why sometimes I say, okay, you know what? Maybe not everybody's in the position to do that, but you could potentially get one new primary line that gives you 5K, right? My Jewelers Club card or a new Coast Direct. You know, that's something where, hey, you get the My Jewelers Club card, now you got $5,000 new trade line. You get another one, either My Jewelers Club or a new Coast Direct, right? Either and or you could get both. That's another 5K. So you get a 5K, 10K from these guys. That helps with your credit utilization as well. So Harold J pays off $2,500, gets a 70-point boost, and everybody's different, right? Maybe you get a trade line. Now you got 5K extra on your credit available, and it looks better, and your credit score comes up, right? Maybe you put another one, you have a 10K, you know? Interesting. Very important stuff. Thank you, Harold. And it's good to see other Subscribe Tribe members come in, tell you what's going on with them, okay? They know that it is possible that you can get to the other side, that people are getting to the other side, all right? Rick saying at 651 credit score, it's not easy for me to get to the 700s, but at least I got at least fair credit, better than bad. I'm working hard to get there. Rick, yeah, your credit mix might be something you want to look at. You can email me, let me know what your credit mix is. Let me know if you have any late payments. Really look and think about the things that we've talked about here today and where you are potentially missing or have some deficiencies in your reports. Are you paying things down? Your utilization down? What's it at? Okay. What's your history looking at? Do you need an AU real quick to boost up in the 700s? Then you can get your own primary lines that give you those cash back and those travel miles. Okay. Jesus Zamora, or Jesus Zamora, not sure. He's talking to Melly M, and he says, I just pay them off every 15th and 30th of the month. So he's paying his credit cards off as well, okay? I only use it like cash, right? Just whatever he spends is paying off. And I only use a cash back cards on certain categories, so I get cash back without paying interest. That's excellent, excellent. Oh, wow. SKR7. Ms. Rogers, the Pedal Visa is a new card for people rebuilding or establishing new credit by web bank. Before, I only had a Capital One card with only about a $750 limit, but they gave me a 4K limit. So Pedal Visa. So something to think about and look into. I know someone has emailed me about that as well. Other Subscribe Tribe members, take a look, see what works, come back, report. I'm getting reports about other things that we don't talk about them anymore. So we're focusing on the good stuff. When people try them, they let us know, they let me know, because, we have to know. Some new things come out. We don't know until we get reports back. Once I get reports back, then I go ahead and say, okay, maybe try this and let me know what's going on. But this individual says Pedal Visa might be able to help individuals reestablish and rebuild their credit. Take a look. To each his own. Take a look. Let me know. Come back. Email. Let me know on the chat, the comments, that kind of stuff, and we'll figure it out together. But right now, SKR7 is talking to us, saying that potentially Pedal Visa could be another one of these situations where you can rebuild your credit with, okay? The young hogs. When CC is off your credit file, can you reapply to the same company? I'll tell you what, okay? It is possible. Yes, people have been able to do it. I have been able to do it. It is possible. Yes. The one company that might be more challenging that I want you to be aware of is American Express. Now, there is a workaround to get it, Jerome. Get tight, brother. You know what I'm about to tell, some secrets, but keep it, don't shake the camera, Jerome. There we go. All right. American Express might be more challenging. However, because sometimes they keep a special list, and if you've, done a charge off and they want to, whatever, they may not want to let you back in. You get an authorized user for American Express that gets you back in the Amex family, and you can potentially get another Amex card, okay? So it isn't over. It is possible. AUs from friends and family, maybe purchase an Amex AU, okay? There's some secrets, okay? Get you back in the family, Amex family, and you can potentially do that. But yes, once a credit card is off your file, can you reapply for that same company? Yes, it is possible. Yes, I've seen it. Yes, I've done it myself. Yes, other people have done it. It is possible, okay? Just take care of this with the team. Excellent. All right. Interesting. What card's can I get with a 650 credit score? I have a Capital One card, but it's never reported. Oh man, you need to call Capital One, find out why they're not reporting that, because the Capital One's usually pretty good, pretty lenient about giving out their credit at, when you're rebuilding and stuff, even unsecured stuff. And you're able to usually find out what the heck is going on if they're not reporting. I don't see why this should be an issue. That's very interesting about Capital One. Okay, so 650 credit score, okay? This is the issue. People they're like, hey man, what do I do? How do I know what cards to get? I don't know what's good. Not only can you talk to them, okay? Not only can you talk to them, you can ask them, hey, I got a 650 credit score. Do you think I would, be able to get this card or not? Or would it be okay? Do you think I would qualify this, that, and the third? Which they usually will tell you, okay? They'll usually tell you if you are or not. But you could potentially use something like the card match tool, okay? And I will put this up here. This isn't us, this is somebody else. I'm not associated with them. But this card match tool, The reason I know some of these things too is because the travel miles community and the cashback community, the people that are looking for good credit cards, you're probably wondering, hey, what credit card? Credit Karma, you can't trust Credit Karma. I'm gonna put this up here. Card match tool. Boom, there you go. And look around their site. You can take a look, see what else they have available to you. So you can see, you know, clicking around. Hey, I have fair credit. I have good credit. I have a 780, you know, 660, 580, 669, 760, 739, these types of things. You can click around. You can see what card is right for you. I'm gonna put this in here. Okay, and you might be able to potentially get. Credit Karma is not a good idea. Okay, so Credit Karma might come in there and they might say, hey, you know, you might be pre-approved for this, you might be pre-approved for that. That's not really the case. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make some, you know, affiliates money, right? They're affiliated potentially. Okay, I don't really know, right? Obviously, I don't know. But the idea is they're selling probably advertising space at least, and they're soliciting you and saying, hey, you know, it's a free, Credit Karma's free, take a look. And then it's like, hey, you might be approved for this, click this and get this. A lot of people get denied for them, declined, all this stuff. So it's better that you find out on your own. Now, Capital One, Platinum cards, Capital One Quicksilver at $651, you should be able to get a Capital One Quicksilver card, Discover It card. And these are just things in general. I'm looking at the card matching tool for fair credit right now. Again, do your own research, make sure you could get a Citi MasterCard, you know, there's some options for you. Now, what you want to potentially do is get that just over into the 700s. You're real close, okay? You got, you know, just a little bit more to go. 650 is really good. You're close. And yeah, we're just taking a look, okay, at what you need to do to get that rectified, okay? All right, let's see. Nice. Chandra Reader, wow. Sent first round of letters May 28th, 2019, Experian, 9 collections, 8 of them removed, okay? Had 9 collections, 8 of them removed. TransUnion had 12 collections, 9 of them removed. Equifax, 8 collections, 2 of them removed thus far, okay? This individual goes on to say, sending second round of letters this week. This has worked for me. So glad I found you. Question though, my scores are kind of fluctuating since this, okay? Is this normal? Yes, okay? It's normal. They might come up, they might go down, they might go down. You're getting the negative items off of there, okay? This might have some old history on there as well, right? So you might have some history on there. You're like, okay, this history is coming off. It's gonna take a little time. You got all these collections off. Now you wanna start rebuilding as well. You wanna start getting these other negative items off. You can look into things like Self-Lender. You can look into if your score is coming up, you might need an AU real quick, right? You might just put that on, get the Quicksilver cards, get the nice Amex cards, or you can get the My Jewelers Club card, the New Coast Direct card, start building. All these collections are coming off. That's fantastic, okay? It's phenomenal. You can do this for yourself as well. 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com, all right? If this video is helping you out, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. I know you want to be part of the tribe and get these videos when they come out, all right? Hit that bell for notifications. Jump on thesubscribetribe.com. It's a great supplement to either 609 or the Awesome Life Group, okay? Because then you get the live streams when I'm going available, when I'm going on live, okay? We're going to start doing some more lives, I'm sure, very soon, not just on the weekends. I want to see what other individuals, when they want some lives as well, okay? Because I know some people enjoy their weekends. They got time for this. They got family stuff. They got other things to do on the weekend, okay? Thanks for making the time. But maybe we'll have some stuff during the week or other days, all right? Thank you so much. Naomi Hernandez, thank you so much. One of the Subscribe Tribe members here, one of the fam. Always posting very nice comments. Thank you, Naomi. I see you here with the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Don't be paying those collectors, Jerome. Hey, Jerome, don't be paying them collectors, all right? Naomi, thank you very much. I appreciate it, all right? Credit cards score lower than real score. Just don't know about how. Anthony Martinez. Yeah, Credit Karma is not very accurate. Don't even sweat it, okay? Get you something a little bit better. Invest in yourself, invest in your family, invest in your future, invest in your life. Credit Karma might be free. You might be able to get a better quality credit monitoring service out there. Make sure it works for your budget. Make sure you can do that. But if you can, invest in yourself. You're going to probably want to be buying a car and a house and these big ticket purchase items. Having a good credit monitoring service is going to be part of that process. It really is. Okay. Southern Style 777. I do self-lender and Moneyline. I have not heard of Moneyline, so do your own research on that. But and I'll look into it as well. I do self-lender and Moneyline, and both raise my scores quick. Excellent, good work. Cynthia McCoy says, okay, 609 credit repair. It works from 536 to 680, still going up. Thank you very much, Cynthia. Appreciate it. Brock, again, is FICO score on Credit Karma accurate? No, Credit Karma is a Vantage score, and it isn't your FICO, and it only gives you 2 reports, not all 3. So make sure you understand, okay? Peaked and tuned. Are pre-qualification attempts a bad idea? Okay. Excellent question. What is a pre-qualification? What is a pre-approval? What does that really mean? How does that help you? Could it help you? Does it matter? All that good stuff. Okay. So when getting a car loan and going to your local credit union, you have to get the pre-qualification or pre-approval. Okay. Much like qualification or approval. It almost there's no such thing as pre, right? You go, are you qualified to get it? Yes, you are. You can go get it, right? But they consider it pre because you're not actually purchased before you purchase, okay? If you purchase, go get qualified, then they give you the loan, that kind of stuff, right? So that would be qualification. Pre-qualification is going beforehand, getting qualified, then going to get your car note or your mortgage. Now, is this a good idea? Well, here's the thing. You know your credit, right? You'll know your credit. You'll have been monitoring it. You'll know where your score is. You'll know the qualifications for your bank, your credit union, your lender. You'll know what the lender wants, what they're looking for. You'll have talked to them. You'll have worked with them without them pulling your credit. Okay. When you're ready, you can go walk up in the bank or the credit union, just like we did for the my friend's car. And they'll sit down and they'll say, yep, you're looking good. Let's get you qualified. You'll then get your letter saying, hey, you're good to go. This is the amount of loan we're pretty much looking at. It can change too. It can be higher or lower to some degree, depending on your lender. So just talk to them. And this is your time limit, usually 30 days. You're pre-approved for 30 days. Go get your look on, right? Go look around for your car, your house, whatever it is. Attempts, okay? Are pre-qualification attempts a bad idea? No, not if you know your credit score, not if you know where you're going, not if you know your lender. If you're out there willy-nilly, just being like, oh, let me click this, let me click that, and get all these hard inquiries, then yeah, that's not a good idea, okay? Don't believe you've been pre-approved, pre-qualified for this credit card, okay? They're just sending solicitations. That's different. And that is not a game you want to go into and play and all that stuff, okay? When you're going to get your homes and stuff, and I have the VA, I was in the military, right? I was in the Army Reserve. I have to go through the qualification process, the pre-qualification process. They have to look, if I were going to do that, I'm not doing that right now, but they would have to look at everything. And then you get a letter and it says, okay, now you have the 30-day window or whatever it is they give to go get your house, okay? So a lot of things have to do before that pre-qualification, pre-approval. You already want to know beforehand if you're going to get qualified for. If you don't know, if you're not sure, don't even do it, right? You should know. You should know before you hit that submit button. You should pretty much know that you got this. You've got the card matching tool to see what you could potentially qualify for. You can talk to your lenders. You can talk to the individuals that are going to lend you this stuff. And if they don't know, and if they're not sure, those are the people that you may not want to be working with. Well, we don't know. We're not sure. We had to look. We don't. Really? You don't know. You haven't seen 10,000 applications over the lifetime of your. Okay. It's a 14-day window now for autos and mortgages, John says. Okay, cool. Excellent. And it appears as one hard inquiry. That's very true. One hard inquiry usually with one bureau too. Okay. With the credit union, okay, they don't pull all three and give you one hard inquiry in all three. So double check with your whomever you're getting with your lender and find out which one they pull from. Our credit union uses Experian. Yours lender might use Equifax or TransUnion. Also, some credit cards will pull and look at all three. Some will just look at one. Some will look at two. Usually just one. Usually it's one hard inquiry with one bureau. Okay. Thanks again, brother. Glad I found you. Excellent. Wow, Joseph, excellent. That's what you're saying. Okay. 2 years ago, had a 486. Now has a score of 701. Excellent. 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 Very good to hear. Excellent. All right. Got a couple of people want to sign up for the Awesome Life group. Let me put, I know Luke has been putting it in here too. Let me put it. awesomelifegroup.com. Jose, my man Brandon, dropping that knowledge. Excellent. Jerome, there's a new benefit for active duty military members to get free credit monitoring coming later this year. Service people. Thank you for your service and get your benefits. That's right. Thanks, Jerome. Let the people know. All right. Ah, wow. Cynthia says Credit Karma is about 35 to 40 point difference by her calculations. Excellent. Very good work. Thank you, Subscribe Tribe. Okay. Saturday. Okay. Anybody got any plans for next week for the 4th of July? People having a good weekend this weekend or next weekend? How are you celebrating? Celebrating during the week? How are you celebrating? Also, not going to stand here too much longer because I know we've got this holiday coming up. Maybe this weekend you're having a good time. Maybe next weekend you're having a good time. But I want you to have a good time this weekend. Enjoy your time off because I'm going to tell you what. On the weekends, we're here working for you. I'm here working for you. The team is here working. We get in. We get after it. So hit me up on the email. I'm not going to stay here too much longer. Only a couple of more questions this weekend, okay? I'm going to make sure to put my email here if I missed any of your questions, all right? Remember, 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for you at the awesomelifegroup.com, okay? Got my email here. Just a couple more questions. I'm going to let you go and enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much. Ah, yes. Warren, I love it. Is it too early? Too early to dispute? I'm going to read this question. Is it too early? I'm going to answer this question right now, okay? Hey, Brandon, I have late payments due to medical reasons, and I'm sorry for that. I had to go run to the doctor last week, and I know how it is, okay? Due to medical reasons from September through December of 2018. Is it too early to dispute? What are my chances of getting them removed? Do I have to wait? Okay? I'm sorry that you're going through some medical stuff. I'm sure people can empathize as well. They're going through their stuff as well. Is it too early? Do I have to wait? Credit repair starts when, everybody? Credit repair starts now, okay? So, no, I would say no. You don't have to wait, okay? You can get after it, okay? You can start disputing now. You can start and dispute with the bureaus. And you can say, that's right, Cornelia says now. You can dispute unverified account / no contract for medical, okay? For medical, okay? Now, you can send your collection validation letters to them as well, all right? You can start this process now. Why wait? Why think you gotta wait? They will make you think. The bureaus will make you think you gotta wait. Look, if you see something inaccurate on your reports, let's say you pulled your report today. You saw something inaccurate, say that it was put on today. You think you're gonna wait? No. As a consumer, you're going to get after it. You see something inaccurate, unverified, you're going to do it now, and you're going to change your life. There's no need to wait. That's another thing. You see all these negative items on there. You see all this inaccurate stuff. Hey, you can dispute all that negative and inaccurate stuff, okay? Naomi says, smash that thumbs up on Brandon's channel. This helps the channel. Thank you so much, Naomi Hernandez. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody here. Thank you so much. That's right. Luke said we're going to fight those negative items. All right. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Everybody put now. Excellent. Okay. Thank you very much for the super chat, Brandon Somerville. Brandon, hey, got the eviction last summer. You can start disputing now. CoreLogic, LexisNexis. Pull those two reports. Look at CoreLogic, LexisNexis. See if they're on there. We have a nice video up here of a young individual, this lady, who did the same thing. She pulled her CoreLogic, she pulled her LexisNexis, she saw the evictions, she disputed with those bureaus, with the 609 letters. It came out of CoreLogic and LexisNexis. She then disputed with the 3 bureaus. It came off of there. Okay, a couple of months for her. It might be different for you. All right, but you can get this done. Southern Style 777. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. I see your question here. This is a very specific question for your specific scenario. So we would have to take a look at your report at theawesomelifegroup.com. We've got people in right now standing by. So give you some information. We'll get you on the road to recovery for your personal and business credit. Let us know. You've got the email, you got the website, okay? Interesting. Good. I see a couple of people chatting back and forth. Okay. Michael Jones. This is excellent. This is probably going to be our last question. It's a very nice cap ending question to this. Where do I start? Where do I start? People have probably come in towards the end, not really sure what we're talking about. So how do I start with my credit card? Should I sign up for my FICO and see what's on my credit reports, or go directly to the bureaus? Where do I start? Michael Jones, everyone who's here, where do you start? Okay. My FICO is excellent. It's good. It gives you the real FICOs. It can give you your credit reports. But not everybody wants to invest in the MyFICO right out of the gate. So you can go to annualcreditreport.com, get your 3 credit reports, typically once every 12 months, okay? Once every 12 months. Not calendar year. So if you signed up for it and you get this free credit reports on, let's say, December of 2018, that does not mean you can get your free credit reports on January 2019, okay? It's every 12 months they'll give you your free credit reports. You can start there. If you have not used them, you can start there. You can pull your 3 credit reports. You can see what's on there. Once you see what's on there, you can send your dispute letters to dispute with the credit bureaus, with the collection agencies, and you can start that process, right? That's a good place to start. That's a good place to get your credit rolling. The next steps could also be starting to build good credit, okay? Your self-lenders, your secure credit cards, your My Jewelers Club cards, your New Coast Directs, your AUs from friends and families, okay? Those are all great places to start. Another great place to start. Anybody? Yeah, that's right. 609creditrepair.com. You can do this work for yourself, or you can jump on theawesomelifegroup.com, okay? We can do it for you. Another great place. Smash that subscribe button. Jump on the subscribe tribe to jump on the email list so you know the dates and times of when I go live and the topics that we're talking about. Now, it's coming up to it. I've had a great, wonderful time again here with the team. Thank you, team, The Awesome Life, for being here on the live stream with me as well. Thank you so much. It is amazing to have the team here on the weekend, working hard for our clients, our customers, our subscribe tribe members, giving back value and being available and wanting this to get you to the other side. Thank you so much for the subscribe tribe, for being here on the weekend, giving up your weekend, your hour here on Saturday in the middle of the afternoon. I know it is a wonderful time to be a part of this, but again, it's your weekend, so enjoy this, okay? Enjoy. I appreciate you coming in on the weekend. Again, we can do this for you. You can do it for yourself. Give this video a thumbs up. I love you all very much, and until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.